Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we are going to begin our adventure in Old Rationgrad, and we're going to try to get our handle on the arcane fever. Fantastic.
And here we are. Welcome to Ark. I've got some things to take care of here. So let's meet at the market once you're ready to meet Grandmaster Tealor Orenthiel and his mages in person, alright?
Okay, so Tealor Orenthiel, the former Grandmaster of the Holy Order. I thought he was imprisoned in Narum.
By his own son, Nerazil, yeah. But roughly 2.5 years ago, he suddenly appeared back in Enderal, accompanied by a handful of mages who once fought against him in the Great War. Weird, I know, but that's how it was.
Alright, so let me get this straight. The Lightborn's most trusted servant returned to Enderal together with his former arch-enemies.
He did, yeah. It seems that something happened between him and them that made them sort out their issues, you could say. They're allies now, and frankly, nobody quite knows why. You can imagine what kind of uproar that caused among the Holy Order itself. But in the end, Orenthiel got things his way. You can say what you want about him, but he never lost his charisma, that's for sure.
There we go. So that means the Lightborn's most vicious enemies now work together with the Lightborn's most faithful servants. That's bizarre.
You're telling me.
Like the Red Madness.
But apparently their alliance has something to do with this Red Madness. I guess we'll see what happens.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that question right now, but can't think of my way around.
Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
Hey, watch it!
You ran into me, turd. Anyway.
Why?
Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna use a signpost. Oh, well, we'll check that at some point in time.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened.
Huh? Can I help you?
Wait, okay, so here we are.
Brought forth by Malthus himself.
So keep in mind all of our, our psionics and entropy spells we cannot get here, so.
Hammers, daggers, swords, the best from the Chilean archipelago to this beautiful country. Looking for steel? I can provide. Everything for the path-abiding soldier.
Okay, so we're gonna go over what I have to sell you, which will sell for practically nothing. But I need to get rid of it, so. Yeah, but you can see this does not give you a whole lot. Admittedly, I should have probably, wait, what the hell am I wearing? Oh, yeah, these can go. I should have probably collected more, but I didn't, so here we are. Don't care. You don't care about that either. Care about mentalism, probably keep that one, and that can go. As you can tell, I'm getting a shit ton of money from those. I don't think we're getting into crazy. I don't think that I can get And yeah, I don't get any special things from him. But this is one thing you can do, is get crafting books from him. So keep in mind, did they make those cheaper? We're not complaining. I'm not complaining. Either that or it's just the handicraft ones. Oh God. Okay, so whenever it comes to that stuff. Eeh. Let's do that one. And if I can get... I didn't have any light armor stuff. Okay, well we're just gonna let that go then. He doesn't sound like he wants me to come back. I think what we're gonna do though.
Hey, wait a moment. You're the Naramis, aren't you?
Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway.
Oh, that's cool. There, that's how we get our money. Go to different places. I'm keeping that. Okay. I'm still undecided. This breath, gonna keep it. Yeah, I read it, it doesn't matter, right? That. Yeah, why not? And a wooden plate. I found it. Just so you could have it. I think instead of worrying about that at the moment.
Farewell.
Let's worry more about going to the undercity marketplace. Because this is where you find some sick shit. Just gotta remember where to find that. That's all.
My sir.
What? What do you want? To cock at me? Just
You're not one of the relaxers
Jesus, damn it,
mercenaries,
this is
are you?
ridiculous.
Word has it their planes go. Give them a white bird and fly with you.
I'll be 100% honest with you about
You're
it.
not from here, are you? I heard you talk.
My sir?
Move along.
Not worried about it.
Bloody rats. Eating the last penny right out your pocket.
A real pretty thing you are. We should spend some time
As many
together.
times. Nope. Since I've been through here, you'd think I would know how to get to where I was going.
Pity. He was a good man.
That's like... Is it the barracks?
Isn't this nice? A sun child graces us with its presence.
Not gonna be... Go to the barracks, just because I don't.
A Sunchilder. I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit. Well, that's the only reason you snobs ever come down here.
Oh no. We're going here. Okay, cool.
She's Vatira incarnate. That's a nice dress you're wearing there, Sunchild.
Yeah, if I were steel crab, you'd be in handcuffs already. I'm looking for knowledge. Okay, so steel crab is just like the guard up top.
Enough.
So
maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap.
okay. So we're just going to. Buying it. Okay. Death breath rank. What? Okay, so I think that's what I wanted to make sure that I got. This curse is active, it explodes and deals 50% of its health. I mean, that's pretty cool. I want it. Psionic push, rank 2. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? What is it we got here? I don't have that much. Okay, I don't need that. Might need that. I'll keep that. Right. Protection from magic. I'm gonna keep that one, and sleight of hand, I don't really care about it. Keeping that just because why not? Hoping that maybe I can find. Okay, so let's see what he's got, what else he has. Okay.
Well,
I mean, I really don't need to hear the rest of your shit. All right. Death breath, spark. Okay. Oh, I don't have any dates. Shit. Okay.
He'll come around.
Okay. Okay, Chaos Mode is freaking fantastic.
He has to.
So this is the part where I don't know why I'm doing this.
A sunshine.
There we go. So I believe I have started that one. Okay, started that one too. Phoenix entropy. Well, stay 15% longer in effect. Entry spells consume 20% less health. That's... Okay. So I really want that one. I really want it. What we're gonna do is get out of here,
Yes.
then I'll equip it, I guess. Okay, so let's look at my... Okay. So we'll just go to the Ark Marketplace, which I just totally passed on that list.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city.
Yes, Path of Biding. I just bought a bunch of shit. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do it. Anyway, I just bought a bunch of stuff.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
Okay, not really. I'm used
Right,
to big
you're from
cities.
Ostian. I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life.
That's true.
Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary. Just trust me.
Settle themselves. Fruits, vegetables, bread fresh from the oven.
Really need some herbal essence for my hair.
Okay.
That's it. And why is it Malphas who carries the Sun Temple on his back? Isn't that a gesture of servitude?
Yes?
An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city?
So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that, the fever reduces to an endurable level, and new alchemists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. But there are other ways to get rid of the fever, and I hope my employer can tell you about them.
Greetings.
Okay, almost there.
Going to definitely be picking up this scroll. Anytime you get a chance to get those teleport scrolls, if you're not developing a mage that just has the teleport spell, which I don't remember what it's called, but whatever. Definitely keep a hold of those scrolls, because you can't just fast travel places.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Belveric, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marijo de Luna from Ostian, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagister Marigil sent for him. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagister. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, Meister de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
I'm not bowing. No, he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna. Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Rude.
Well, that went better than expected. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Narathzil Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Narathzil's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the Keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me.
Walk blessed. Did you hear the new orders from the Grand Master?
I'm not sure.
Unreliable. That's what they are. All of them.
Alright, here we are.
Even in this game, that fucking beacon, you know?
No, that's not how you do it.
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing, now. Ouch. Blazes, I just can't bloody believe it.
Nice.
Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you, we
Meister
should be
Firespark.
careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
No.
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger. So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your drinking mates up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular fellow over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume
Very nice
anyway?
guy.
This man's magic is different, Meister. Just feel his aura and you'll see it. Plus he's from Naren, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours.
Oh yeah, definitely a nice little outfit.
Then. This will tickle a little.
Doesn't look suspicious at all.
No, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that Scrounger.
Well.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
Sudden outburst of my glance. What's a what's a
By all
glance?
that's holy, I won't start playing your tutor now. If you don't know about the basic functioning of magic, then read something from Balador Goldenstein.
The glance on the sea of eventualities. Alongside, but apart from the reality we're in right now, exist countless other realities, in which some events have different outcomes, so to speak. A version of this very same room, for example, with the very same people in it, only that Meister Firespark's beard is on fire. And what defines an Arcanist, someone capable of magic, is that he or she can see those other realities and let parts of them come true.
Well, look at that, Jasper. You surprised me.
That's what I'm being paid for.
How
like how
powerful
they all
an
pronounce his name
Arcanist
wrong.
is depends on 3 factors. How far away are the eventualities that he can see, how well he can bring parts of them into our reality, and finally, how well his mind can handle seeing other realities simultaneously with ours. Lighting a candle is easier than calling a meteor from the sky, to speak plain in Al, but as I said, read Goldenstein if you're interested in the topic. I'm not going to waste any time with lectures.
In this chapel on the water, every time I touch one of those stones, I feel as if, I don't know, as if something's coming back to me.
Well, that's probably a sign that you should go easier on the booze. Skill, whether of physical or magical nature, isn't gained through touching some stones, but through hard work and discipline. Even though this screwball Enderalian talk of paths and predeterminations tries to tell us otherwise.
Again, I did not just imagine these visions, they felt different somehow. Real.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Tealor Renthiel here, didn't you, Mercer? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it? A room?
Glistening white light, charred bodies, but their flesh was unnatural gray, and I heard all these voices.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months.
Alright, and how do we do that? Get my magic under control.
Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremes know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery, and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Isn't there a reason this journey to the water is as lengthy as it is?
This reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care.
Alright, then I'll do this ritual of yours. Where can I find this Lashiri?
She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Sun Coast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my friend. I'll see you around.
Okay, so during the main story of Enderal, you have the opportunity to deepen your bond to several persons. Caution, these missions aren't available forever. If the main story progresses too far, the storylines of some persons stay hidden. Nice. And I'm gonna go with health. Oh, lucky.
Oh, you're here. I thought you were in the city.
No, the Archmagister ordered me back. Feels good to be here, to be honest.
So we're going to use a signpost, but I'm not going to do it to do anything else. Just do this to complete a mission, but whatever he says. It's in the foreign quarter. And now we're literally right by the bar.
Blessed. They just sit on their asses.
Tender friends of the granulous pleasance, melt away.
There.
As I said, the offer stands. Just think about it, okay?
I will. Take care. Hey, you came. Come on, take a seat.
And I'm wearing the same shit.
So, tell me, how are you holding up? It must have been quite the whirlwind. Yesterday, a refugee from another country, and now a prodigy with a magic great enough to impress old Bushybeard.
Yeah.
Good luck with that. I'm quite curious to see how things keep on with you. You're different. I noticed that the time we met. Anyhow, tell me, what do you make of this country now that you've had some time to look around? I figure it must be quite the change from Nehrim.
Well, you're right about that.
Yeah, I can picture that. You know, this is exactly the reason why I love inns so much. The sky can rain fire out there. In here, you'll always meet laughter and good humor. Not to mention all the good-looking men and women.
Okay, some of the ladies are not to be scoffed at, indeed.
Absolutely. Though I think I've seen enough of this place by now. Of Enderal, I mean. There's a ship sailing for Calais next morning, and as it seems, it will be the last one for quite some time to come. Who knows? Maybe they still have a cabin to spare for a handsome treasure hunter.
What, you want to leave in spite of all that's happening?
Well, this entire thing was more a coincidence than planned anyhow. The Order needed someone with skill and discretion, and I was around. End of story. I never intended to stick around for much longer. Heck, me as an ambassador of the Holy Order, could you imagine that? Not one step further, O fair maiden. Drop your garment so we may both bathe in Malphas's holy light. Actually not that bad, don't you think?
Aren't you a little too relaxed considering the world is falling to pieces?
Well, what good is a frown anyway? What matters are results, not attitudes or intentions. What does the wise hermit say? Nothing is of less importance to the saved than the reason for their rescue. The only difference between a mercenary like me and a holy warden is that I'm at least aware of the fact that I do what I do for myself, and no one else.
So what exactly are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that all those heroes and self-declared messiahs are no better than everyone else. In the end, we are all selfish, because we always act in accordance to what we think we have to be like. So yes, maybe the keeper saves the farmer from the bandits. But at the end of the day, he does it because he sees himself in a certain light. You know, the funny thing is that a lot of times, it's especially those who think of themselves driven by a higher purpose who are the really dangerous ones. They don't understand what drives them, and that makes them easy to manipulate. The only thing left to do for the capable hate-monger or tyrant is to somehow combine his own ambitions with the mental image of this person. And presto, you've got your perfect puppet, only waiting to dive into the next hail of arrows for their honor, their religion, or whatever they thought of this time. It's just so idiotic, you know? The world would be a much better place if everyone could just acknowledge that the only reason we're here is that we want to be happy.
Yeah, there's some sense to that, I'll admit.
I was half expecting you to throw insults at me. That's what people usually do when I tell them that. But I guess life is full of surprises. Anyway, I'll take my leave now. I very much enjoyed our talk, but the ship to Killet leaves before the first cocks crow tomorrow, and I want some more time to think about it.
Do that. I'll see you around.
Chin up.
And I got 500 experience. Alright, so now we'll head to Old Rationgrad. So... oh, hey, signpost. Okay, so go to the southern quarter. I should probably
We always go
better.
too easy on the scum.
Yes?
And there's my red.
Friend. Where are you headed?
So something about the creature. About these creatures.
About myrids. What is there to tell? They're beautiful animals, majestic and wild, and dangerous if you're unlucky enough to run into an untamed one. In the time before the Blood Moon Revolt, a long time ago, tame myrids like this one here was a really rare sight. Nowadays, though, they're pretty common, at least here in Enderal. Pity, somehow.
Why pity?
I guess that sounds stupid, but I sometimes long for the times my grandfather lived in. Being a myrid warden was far more prestigious back then, and even feared with Sublime or Keepers. Nowadays, well, you can guess. Riding a myrid has become as ordinary as riding a mule. But, who am I to complain?
I see, and how exactly does the flying part work? How do the Myrids know where to go?
Well, that's hard to explain. They communicate by clicking sounds. I, as a warden, have been trained to hear them, but you probably can't. And through those clicking sounds, I also tell them where you want to go before you mount them. Obviously, that only works for routes that the Myrid already knows by heart.
So I'm gonna make sure that I look at the map real quick because I want to make sure that I'm going Northern Heartland. Gotcha.
Sure. Where to?
Boom. And then here we have a protected chest. Cool, cool. Okay, and that I think is going to conclude this particular video. Yeah. Next thing, we're going to be going to that temple. See you guys next time.